Those are some of the logs from the big alnus or the leppa. So on the 22nd we're going to have a talco. Bring the kids along and split all this up. And down here you still see there's lots just cut up into little bits. And still plenty of these branches that need to be taken away. Tremendous amount of that. So I think that'll be the first thing to do before we can start splitting the wood. Oops. But yesterday I went to somebody who makes pallets, and I asked them could I buy some old ones or broken ones, and they said that they have some non-standard pallets which they could give to me for free. And I said that appeals to my Scottish heart. So I went and I got 14 of them, brought them here by car yesterday, and put them down here. So it was a lot of carrying to do. So there they are.
Now get back to work.
So those are about the sturdiest pallets that will bear the weight of the wood. I decided to make it about 4 long to begin with, and lifted them up off the ground by putting some bricks there so they don't rot away. Looks like these pallets have come from Indonesia. Yeah, so I don't know what type of wood they are, but I thought that I would put a nice sort of end on it like that at both ends, and perhaps in between some that are not so solid. So I've got to figure a way of fixing these up now.
Now get back to work.
I have to nail a bit of wood on this here. It's a little bit too long, so this will be the base, so I can then screw it into the other bit, the bottom. So there it is. It's up and it feels quite solid. I need to get a roof on it now, and that should be it done. It blocks out the lake a little bit, but what can you do? Well, that old galvanized roofing just fitted perfectly on there, but can't get it in because my, what do you call it, I went and I bought some of these screws there, but the power ran out on my drill, so I'll have to go and charge it up again, because some of these just would not go in. So I'll come back tomorrow and do it once the drill is charged up again. So there's Sophia and Maya. Cooking up some soup.
Mun kaveri teki silleen, että se otti tämän pipon mun päästä pois. Sitten se teki näin. Ja sitten kun mä menin ottaa sitä pipoa päähän, niin nää
It is
kippen täällä.
pulled pork. It's going to take a long time to heat up, I think. That's Raina, Great Dane. Now, oh, here she comes, look. Where's she going? She's jumping over that other dog. Oh, she wants to play. Damn me. Oh, that's the stack of the wood pile up. All the branches will cut off the trees that we knocked down.
Hey Rob, are you putting this in the back?
What?
Are you going to put this in the back?
Put it where?
Kato Damsu, me saatiin tuulta.
Yrjö tai ripulia.
Want a barrel riser?
That's a riser there with the yellow trousers. My beautiful daughter. She's trying to kill me with that log.
Kato Reina, missä Jami menee?
That's Sophia.
Jami! Tule Damsu!
Where is she? Oh, we're out in the lake.
Älä mene sinne.
The master axeman, Patrick Harper, showing his skill at whacking wood.
He's got no more energy left.
Oops. Oh, not very good. Just that bit there, then you're fine. That
Dog's head.
Yeah. Good. And this isn't balsa wood. This is
Timber.
real timber. But the sap hasn't risen in it so far, so it's still pretty dry and frozen. So that's why it splits so easy.
Now get back to work. Now get back to work. Now get back to work.
So that's the wood pile getting filled up, bark side down, so that it dries out. To think of this marvellous construction, do you think it was a genius who built it, Riza? You do?
Definitely, yes. But it will be painted by an even more of a genius painter later. To make it green.
What colour is it going to be? Is it going to be pink with...
No. It will be green with some flowers on it.
flowers?
Yep.
Like some Marimekko flowers.
No, something smaller.
How small?
Like a tennis ball, small.
Okay.
One more hit and it'll split. How much you got on it? Oh,
So you're going into the soft centre, you need to go to the hard edge.
Boing.
Oh! There we go. That's a split in half. What axe is this you've got here, Patrick? Tell me now. Is it the best axe in the world? Does it come from Finland? Is it made in Finland?
Get out of my face. I'll give you a taste of this. Go get that one best axe in the world. Fiskars.
Fiskars.
Where's Fiskars? Is it some resort on the
No, it's
place in
Fiskarsin huvila. It's a place.
near Turku, somewhere west coast? Ruukki, rautaruukki.
I'm not actually.
Fiskars. They have it on the meri. They have it on the forecast for ships, don't they? When they talk about Fiskars. Just like Nokia and Iittala. Arabia Ranta. Isn't that where they've got one of the Arabia tehdas?
See, a couple more. We'll go next. Not yet.
Isn't that where the saying is from? Get
What?
into the swing of things.
Perhaps.
Or is it the dance? Getting into the swing of things. Here you see it.
Now that it's broken, let it go.
Dancing and axe work are very similar. but it's not really ecological, all this wastage. Wastage what? On the
Oh,
floor.
we'll have to find a way that's ecological then. We'll have to have a brainstorm. Are you admiring your brother?
Yes.
I hurt his hand.
I think that's good enough.
Swing it for the.
And here we have the world's most professional wood stacker, who's stacking this wood on the pile, and I would like to interview her and find out what her special technique is of stacking wood.
It is an age-old secret passed down from my father and his father's fathers before him. So I can't really divulge the information, because I know you'll put it up on YouTube and then everybody will have beautiful wood stacks like ours.
But I notice you're putting all the bark side down. Is that?
Also a part of the family secret, yes. I have no idea why I'm doing it like that. That's how I was told I should endeavour to
But
do
do you
it.
think that if you're packing that up there at the front, it'll become higher, then you won't be able to get the sticks in there at the back?
I was just going to move on to the back room.
Oh, okay, right. Oh. Good. But you can't divulge any of the other secrets involved.
Well, no, I can't think of any secrets that I can
You
tell.
meant something.
I shall have to think on it.
Is there anything about the geometric patterns and shapes and sizes? Is there something about the golden
No,
mean?
but there is one golden rule, is that you have to have a woman doing this job, because if you have a man, it will all be all uneven and
Uneven.
unbeautiful.
But don't you have a hammer there
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
to bash it in and make it even?
But when my husband and brother were doing it, it was quite ugly and uneven. But now that I have been in charge of this, it's quite level here, which is key,
Key,
because
okay.
it needs to look beautiful later on once
Right.
it weathers.
Good. Well, I think you're doing an excellent job.
Why, thank you. Thanks for building this excellent pallet contraption.
No, moi Sofia. Näytä, kun siinä hakkatoi puita. Minä otan kuvia. No, luja. Luja. Se voi olla, se on liian raskas. Just see how easy it is. Look at the technique there. How good it is. Just chop that up into matchsticks. Everything is just so small. So good. The tyre technique, the Finnish invention.
I don't think it's a Finnish invention.
Yes, it is. Of course it is. I've put a patent on it. I've sent it to the patent office down in Helsinki. Special Continental tyres. You invented this tyre method.
Yes, I
It is
did.
where does it come from?
It comes from my idea. I was thinking of someday I was at home alone chopping wood in the backyard, and I kept hitting myself in the leg over and over again. I said, oh, only if I had something to protect myself from this swinging and swinging and swinging. I said, what can I do?
And picking up the wood when it flew to the side.
I didn't worry about that. It's just, it's gonna happen. So what I did was I started walking away, and I had these spare tires laying around. I had my wife told her to move them, which she didn't. And I just kept saying, move these spare tires. So I said, okay, she's not gonna move it. So I just figured I'd just grab them and start throwing them around. And then one day I just saw it, and I said, I should wrap one around my log.
Not around about your leg. You could put them around about your legs, then it would have saved your legs as well.
No, but then I couldn't move. So I do my circular motion like this. Chop, chop, chop,
Okay.
chop. So I put one around the log just to hold the log at
Just
first.
like this.
No, not like this. The first time I put it on, it was like at the bottom of a log. And I was like, maybe I can keep the wood still by just chopping it like this and from flying away.
Yeah.
But then I had this really high log that I was trying to cut up, and then I put it in there and stuck it in there, And then I was like, okay, I'll just leave it there. So I started chopping and chopping, and then it got stuck in there. I broke him up, and then one time I did a good swing, and it's like, it got like this, and I was like, oh, that was close. I was like, hey, that might work. And there you go, I invented this machine called...
Does it have a name? The
Not really.
No.
Not really. I just let other people, you know, use it. And
I think we should invent a name for it. The Taiwan what?
The Taiwan Tyre.
Taiwan Tyre Tornado Technique.
Yeah, the Tire Saver. Tire Leg Saver.
Thank you for that interview.
No problem.
Okay.
Oh.
Were you saying how easy it was?
Easy it is to get stuck.
Somebody says you should twist it 45 degrees when it comes down like that. It's some lever action like that. Vipusaha.
It's too close to the bush.
You know you can move the whole thing. It's not stable here.
Lever axe my ass.
Lever axe!
What would Seppo say about lever axe?
Who's Seppo Rattu?
You don't know who Seppo Rattu is?
Well, the one Omina Ranta. Seppo Rattu.
What?
Oh, it's his
He's
name.
a javelin thrower. Yeah, he's a famous Finnish javelin
Yeah, but he was
thrower.
also the landlord at Omina Ranta.
Coined the term Saksan Paskana. Because he didn't want anything there.
Watch your leg.
Tässä voi nyt vaan silppua.
Okay, chopping into really small pieces.
No? No?
So roughly there is 6 moti. And Maya's grandfather could do 8 in a day by himself. So that just shows you what type of men there were during the war. And the people who didn't go to the front had to do 1 moti a day.
See you later.
See you then. So that's it. I think it looks quite artistic. A lot of wood, but still a lot to be split up. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Now get back to work. Now get back to work. Now get back to work.